In this video, we're going to be going over how to qualify for your contractor license, what the process looks like, and how the whole thing works with getting that license here in California. I wanted to shoot this really quick before we get into the video, so if you have any questions at all, feel free, give me a call right on the number down here. I can definitely help you out and hope you guys enjoy. Before we get started, I want to explain what the CSLB is and why we have to follow the rules from the CSLB. So the Contractors State License Board is a governing body from the state that regulates all the contractors in California. So basically they come up with the rules, laws, regulations, everything that happens in California. Every contractor that is licensed or unlicensed in California has to follow their rules, laws, and regulations. To qualify for your contractor license here in California, you need to be at least 22 years old. Now the CSLB says you need to be at least 18, but they don't start counting experience until you turn 18. So technically you gotta be 22 years old to at least get a contractor license in California. So that's number one. You need to be at least 22 and you need 4 years experience in the trade to get the contractor license. They do accept college degrees. So if you have a 4-year college degree, they'll give you 2 to 3 years of experience, just depending on what the degree is. That is dependent up to the CSLB, but they do need transcripts from your college, sealed transcripts sent to them when we submit the application. Now, step 3 of getting your contractor license is you need an ITIN or a social security number. So the CSLB has now started accepting ITIN. So if you have an ITIN, you can definitely get yourself a contractor license. Now, the last step of getting your contractor license is going to be the work experience form. Now, it looks just like this form here. As soon as you become a student with us over here at CSLP, we will provide all the proper documentation, everything we need to get signed and kind of start working you through the process. But basically, it's going to be a form like this, and at the bottom here, you're going to need a licensed contractor to sign off, basically saying, hey, I know Brandon, he's done the work before, and they kind of vouch for you, and he'll sign the work experience form. Now, not every single license needs a licensed contractor to sign it. For instance, if you have a non-structural license, like painting or flooring, you don't need a licensed, C33 painter or C15 flooring contractor to sign for you. A customer could sign for you. But if you're trying to get yourself a structural license, so like a General B, a General Builder license, you're gonna need another General B licensed contractor to sign the work experience form for you, stating, hey, I know Brandon, he's done the work before, maybe he's done the work under me, and he's gonna sign off for you on the work experience form. Now, if you are trying to get yourself a D classification, the cool thing about that as well is the same as the non-structural. You can have a customer sign for you. You could have a licensed contractor sign for you. Really, anybody that's kind of seen you do the work and they can prove that you've done work for them or they've worked with you in projects, they can sign the work experience form. Alrighty, so now you're qualified. You're good to go. You want to get the contractor license, but where in the heck do I start? So here's how the process works with us. It's very simple, 3 steps. Step number 1 is going to be doing what we're doing now. We're getting you the information. You're learning the rules, laws, regulations. You're going to start going through one of our programs and start training and getting the material you need to pass your exams. That's step 1. Get the material, go through one of our programs, and start learning. Now, the second step of getting your contractor license is we need to register you a business. Now, we'll go in depth into the registration of a business, what's the best entity, how do we do it in the program when we're actually going through and training. But between you and I, the best business entity to register as a contractor is going to be a corporation. Now, we can go in depth and argue left and right, but I'm telling you, the corporation is the best. It protects you the most. And you pay a lot less in insurances and fees at the end of the year. Now, after we get your business registered and we're good to go on step 2, which is registering the business, step number 3, we're going to submit the application to the state. At that time, we're going to need the work experience form we talked about. We're going to need this thing fully filled out. We will submit the application for you and get you those test dates so you can pass your exams. Now, if you have any questions about getting your contractor license, how to qualify, who to sign the work experience form, or what step is next in your process, you guys can reach out to me. My name is Brandon. I can definitely help you. Here's my information. Give me a call, give me an email, or send me a message in the comments. I appreciate y'all, and I'll talk to you soon.